All right. Yeah. We are here tonight. Yeah. We are here tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. We talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. We also have a 5-point bulletin tonight. The 5-point bulletin tonight, we're going to be talking about why casinos and gambling will be a good thing to introduce into Thailand. Yeah, Thailand should introduce gambling or casinos. In the bottom right hand corner, we got a super chat button. I see you there, Sauna Prawn. I see you there, Shortbread. I see you there, Skip Archie. We got a super chat button. We spread love on the super chat side again. Tonight we have got air shots. We got water shots. We're looking good, smelling good, and being the best version of ourselves. Boss number one. We out here, man. You know what I mean? Still around, man. You know what I'm saying? Still around. So, guys, you know, it's another day, it's another dollar, it's another week. And the race is not for the swift. We've been on, we've gone from, our channel's been going from hangouts to, you know, 5-point bulletins to, you know, entrepreneurism to market stalls and car boots and basically just, you know, seeing how it's going, you know what I mean? Okay, did you forget to mod me? Yeah, I've introduced free mods already. That's Ned Bundy. Big up for that. Yeah, Ned Bundy. I modded Ned Bundy. I modded Gile, Ned Bundy, and yeah, that's 2 so far. So we got another 3 to go somewhere along the line. 3 to go somewhere along the line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we are in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We are bumping it through. So we are trying to hang out. We're trying to keep the channel going. We've been getting some great numbers. If you don't know what happens, we go live for about 2-3 hours. Then we go we go live for about 2-3 hours. Then we do we start off with a Viking pepper. Are you just gonna spam the whole chat just like that? Is it every day? I gotta tell you that. Is it every day? Come on, bro. Come on, Viking pepper. It can't be every day. It just can't be every day that you're just gonna be so selfish and just take over the whole chat and not let no one else breathe. You just can't do that. You can't be that selfish. You can say, I'm just going to take over the whole chat, let no one else talk. I'm just going to talk myself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we have to talk about it every single day. Every single day. Like, goddamn, bro. After a while, it's a bit monotonous, isn't it? Everybody's in their lane. Everybody's doing their thing. But you just want to do the same. You want me to talk the same thing every single day. Okay, anyway. I see you there, Southhead Massive, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Big up Southhead Massive. Good to see you there, Southhead Massive. Long time no see. You know, there you go. Didn't know you were friends with Gile. She's a dime piece. Oh, yeah, Chris Stevenson's. Yeah, I am friends with Gile. I am friends with Gile. I am good friends with Gile. I send her super chats a lot of times in the morning. She goes lives in the morning. And I send her super chat, and we are friends. We're mutual friends. And I actually sent her a gift as well. So, Amazon gift list. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's got a boyfriend. She's got a boyfriend from the UK. But yeah, she's a cool lady. She's a cool girl. Okay, yeah, like I said, so we in this part of the show we go questions answered at the beginning, then we go into the 5-point bulletin. From the 5-point bulletin, we go into from the 5-point bulletin we go into Thailand Information Center, and from Thailand Information we go into story time. We usually hang out for about 2-3 hours. If you're in the background, say something or forever hold your peace. You understand? There you go. What did you send? Did you not see the video, Shauna Prawn? Have you not seen the video of her and Gile, and Gift? Gift, Gile.
By the way, guys, I just got home and I'm still tired from traveling 3 hours from the mountain. So I'm a little bit hungry today. And now let's open. I think I will start from this plastic one. So I received 2 gifts today. And
you got a gift from Amazon wishlist, so I was telling you about. You can send
what
it.
is this?
Send them Amazon wishlist.
What's this? It looks like a letter. What's it? Oh, this is the slipwire. It's very sexy one. I like this. Thank you so much. Oi! I never thought that. I never thought that it's been like this. How can I use that? I'm fine. It's very big. Ooh, I will just adjust this. Something big to smaller. But I don't know how to adjust this one. Why I never wear like that, guys. Oh my god. But thank you so much. This is a gift from Club Fillers. You say buy a travel sports bundle, guys, from Club Fillers INC. Hello, Club Fillers. Thank you so much. Oh my god. It's very sexy.
There you go. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, yeah. You know, you gotta do your promotions when you're doing your bundles and things like that. You gotta try to think of some outrageous promotions. That was one of them. Outrageous promotions, you know what I'm saying? But that was quite funny. I thought that was quite funny, actually. Yeah, so big up. Big up. You know what I mean? The Club Fillers YouTube channel. You know what I mean? You know, there you go. She's delighted over the moon and made her day. But I said 100%, man. 100%. 100% put a smile on her face. She put a smile on that really put a smile on her face, didn't it? I'm gonna touch you, you know. I'm gonna get used to you. Don't worry about me, mate. Did you say she has a boyfriend? Yeah, she has a boyfriend, yeah. She has a boyfriend from the UK. It must be a highest bidder. It must be a serious highest bidder, man, I tell you. Because he just looks like he looks like a mature kind of guy. He looks like a serious highest bidder. But she's cool. Yeah, I mean, he must be you know, there you go. You know. Right. Anyhow you want to put it, Tree Town. Anyhow you want to put it. Whatever, man. Whatever's clever, you know what I mean? You know, whatever was clever. I don't know, man. You know? I suppose, in a way, it's a bit of both, isn't it, Tree Town? But it's kind of smart if you're a streamer. If you're a streamer, you do something like that, you're kind of smart, ain't you? Because now you've touched that girl, you've managed to touch her, and you managed to, when I say touch her, I mean you managed to reach to her, and plus you managed to promote your channel. And you only sent her a gift that wasn't a lot of money. So you're kind of clever. It's better to send a super chat, and then she made a video about it, because I knew she was going to make a video about it. So right then, now, everybody's like, who's this Club Fillers? Who's that guy? Who's Club Fillers? So it's kind of like smart in some kind of way. Smart marketing, I suppose. Smart marketing. Okay. How would you feel if you were a boyfriend and subscriber sent her in Lindra? I wouldn't feel no way about it. If I put myself in that kind of position where I had a lady what was a streamer, who cares? She's got to make cake, man. She's got to make cake, bro. She's got to make cake. She's got to make her dough. You know what I'm saying? You came into it making her dough. And he's very understanding of that. He's very understanding that she's a streamer. She's going to make her cake any way she can. He's not going to give her everything. Great genius chess move by You see, Tree Time? It's all up there, man. It's all in the mind. It's all genius marketing. I knew she was going to make a video, and I knew I was going to get a shout out, Club Fillers. You know what I mean? So we're going to be known, bro. We're going to be known. They might not come in the chat, but we're going to be known. Someone's going to know us. Someone who didn't ever knew about Club Fillers' name in her channel will now know Club Fillers. They'll say, oh, I remember that kid. Oh, he sent her a drink. He sent her a dress. You know what I mean? You know, Aaliyah can make as much cake only if 100%. You're right, Pandine, 100%. Even more. Even more, bro. She can make as much. No, I could say the same. The same. She could make the same. The thing about Gile, the difference between Aaliyah and Gile is Aaliyah is a hardcore. She's a hardcore worker, bro. She's a hardcore, dedicated worker. Some days she does, sometimes she does 7 days a week. Streaming, shorts, videos. Every day, 7 days a week, streaming. Hardcore, bro. To the max. Fitness she does. Fitness. She does workout. She does this. She does that. She entices the crowd. She's playing. She ain't playing when it comes to YouTube. But she gets that bank. She gets that bank. The other day, we were streaming. She was sitting on the chairs and streaming. Some guy just sent her $100 just like that. Women get that thing. They got fire between their legs. You know? She wasn't get. You know what? You know how the Amazon wishlist started? Some guy said, yeah, about a month, 2 months ago, and we were all watching a stream, and someone said, have you got Amazon wishlist? She said, yes, I've got an Amazon wishlist, but I never get an Amazon wishlist. I've never got one before. I wonder why. And the guy says, it's because you don't promote it. You need to pin it and promote your Amazon wishlist. She promoted it and pinned it, and I think she's at about bloody 10 now. She's at about 10 gifts. And she made short out of it. So that's where you see my marketing skills came in. I was like, oh, you're making short for people sending you video. All right. Because so Tree Time, that's where the genius comes in. But yeah, Aaliyah can do it, but Aaliyah's too lazy. She's too lazy, and she hasn't got the mindset she hasn't got the work ethic. She's too lazy, and you know, the girls in Angel City, I don't know, their mindset is different, man. It's totally different. You know, like I said, Bella had good potential, but Bella went down the wrong path. Bella could have been doing good as well. She didn't stick with us. If Bella did stick with us, she would have been quite great now. Okay, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. You can ask about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. You can ask about your personal life. You can ask me any question about what's going on. We are on a Monday Madness at the Club Fillers. Someone hit the Super Chat, someone hit the TTS. Let's get it going. Did you crack to see her? Okay. Okay, there you go. Did you check to see if it was her? It was her. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Peter. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, bro. I'm not trying to say. You know. What is it you're trying to say, Peter? Did you say something before? Trying to put on story time. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say, bro. Peter, I'm not sure. Just tell me more. Yeah, okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, Tree Time. You see the smartness in it. You got to be very clever. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. You're talking about the gift. Oh no, Trinakuna wouldn't be that clever, would he? Why would he be that clever? You think they're that clever to try? You think Trinakuna is that clever to try and get on Gile's wish list to go there to send her a gift and then put my name in it? I mean, that would be quite clever. And another thing is that's giving me all the promotion in the world, isn't it? And then again, another thing about when you do that, you have to give your address to, you're giving your address out and your name, your real name, to Amazon, ain't you? So that's something about them things like eBay and Amazon and them things that trolls don't play around with them things. It's too much, you're doxing. Trolls don't play around with doxing. So they have to give their real name and address for that. So yeah, it was me. That's the reason why I made the video about the Amazon wishlist, because I knew I was sent a video. It took about 2 weeks ago. Boss, that was genius promotion idea. Lots of exposure and a small layout. There's more like it, mate. You can't knock me, can you? Like we were saying that. You know. Let's see if I can get. I miss my man Crow. I just didn't see Crow just a minute ago. I've been carried away. My man, sorry, I can't get it. I lost it. My man, that's who said that. Southend Massive. Yeah, that was genius. Thanks for that. That was the idea. That was exactly the idea. The ingenious marketing. My man was going to brain. I said, "Oh, you're making videos, right? Watch this shout out for the club fillers." With a, as you said, with a small layout. You know what I mean? Ingenious marketing. There you go. Boss, did you big up Crow coming to the club fillers? Just salute to you, Crow. So I just about saw you there. Did you sort out the new mods yet? Yeah, I've got 2. I've got Gile and I've got Ned Bundy. But I'm not going to mod anybody. I'm just saying that it's just going to be maybe, I don't know what's going to happen with that. We're going to get to 5, but we, you know, we're not going to just mod anybody on the channel. I just, you know, I've got my mods already. The mods are good. We got Gile, we got Ned Bundy so far. Everything's all good. Big up Crow coming to the Club Fillers in YouTube channel. Yeah. You know, there you go. Okay. There you go. So, yeah. Chris said that was brilliant, man. You got to think outside the box, ain't you, guys? You got to think outside the box. Come on, man. You got to think outside the box. My brain went to work when I saw her making videos of her shorts. I said, all right, man, there you go. All right, watch this shout out. And I'm going to cut the video. And I'm going to cut the video. And I'm going to, you know, I'm going to make a video out of it, cut it. So, yeah, you know, I had to do something, man. That was quite funny. You know, okay. You know, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. Shauna Prawn says, do you think Hustle should give Kelly a break? Nah, I think Kelly should. I think if Hustle was doing that to me, as I told Kelly yesterday, I said, if Hustle was doing that to me, I'll give her last and final warning. There's no way you're going to have videos up on your channel about me. You see any of the trolls have videos up about me and Mama on their channel? You got New Age Barbarian. You see them have that? Boy, I gotta go. When I strike, you're going down, bro. You gotta go to war and strike hard, bro. Strike them so hard so that boy they don't even know what hit them. You know what I mean? You gotta go hard, man. You let them run. They run amok. They gather up a team of enemies behind you, and you know, people in the chat. They gather up all of your clout. And next minute, it's pretty sad because I don't think he can handle it that much. I don't think, big up to Kelly Cotto. I don't think Kelly Cotto can handle it that much. Boy, if it was me, man, goddamn, bro. I'm going to use my power, bro. I'm going to take that down. You're going down, bro. And I have no videos on me on your channel, man. I'm copyright striking you. You're down. I'm doing whatever I can to take you down. You know, you'll be pissed off by the end of the week. Ned Bundy wanders into dangerous territory sometimes. That's why I like the guy. Oh, Ned Bundy's the man, bro. Ned Bundy's the fuck. You're keeping me alive. Like Crow, between Crow, Ned Bundy, Heskin P, and all the rest of the guys who come through on a solid base. We got a good solid, mods. We got good solid team. We got good solid thing going on. We got a great thing going on, man. 83 maxed out yesterday. 83 in the chat. we maxed out at yesterday. You know, what else can I say? You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is just try and just get a dime piece on, get a couple of dime pieces on, splash it up, spice it up a little bit, and it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, well, I heard from G Northcote. 3 days ago, he came in the chat and was talking about the watch sales. So, yeah, he seems to be okay, but I think he's taking it low key. Yeah, G Northcote was a serious bloody super chat, man. A lot of big guys in the community have gone down, man. It's not around. All of the big super chatters is gone down. Where's Nigel? Where's G Northcote? Where's where's all the big guys? G Northcote, Nigel. NCS Play came through the other day. You know, these guys are pinky guys, man. Where the pinky guy game? It's really sad the way the Thailand genre has really narrowed down. I don't know whether it's because of the trolling. I don't know whether it's because of the doxing. I don't know what it is, why a lot of the big donors has gone. It's gone down. I see you there, Minge.
Auntie Ming super chatted £2. It is what is boss.
Big up Auntie Minge coming through. Salute to your Auntie Minge coming through at the Club Fellas YouTube channel. That's the thing about it, Martin Raider. The thing about it is this, yeah? I wouldn't believe it if you told me to. The only thing about it, Auntie Minge, not Auntie Minge, Martin Raider, is that it's in a short, innit? You don't see the short in the video? It's in my short, mate. Look at my short. It's live there, bro. I wouldn't believe it if you told me. But, boy, you can't deny what's there. It's in the short, innit? And everybody in the community saw it. It's there live. I still got the short up on the video on my channel. You know? So there you go. See you there, Mad Max. Big up Auntie Minge coming through. Yeah, we got some new donators like Auntie Minge and, you know. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. Anyway, 62 in the chat. We're at the Club Fellas. There's a recession. Everyone's skin. Well, I suppose we just got to work on our clout then, innit? Let's talk about something that's going to change the world. Let's talk about... I don't know if you guys like... I was thinking about it, guys. Do you guys like talking about entrepreneurism? Do you guys like talking about entrepreneurism? I don't know. I don't know if the jury's out about it, whether you don't like about it or not. If you don't like talking about... entrepreneurism. I'm not sure if it is. I think you guys like talking about single man side of the game. I don't know how long you could talk about that for. I could tell you one thing, boy. I could do with a bloody holiday. I was thinking that today. I could do with a nice time in Asia, somewhere a little around Asia, like Philip. You know, somewhere around Asia. Take a trip around Asia for a little while. I'm not sure if it's possible to do it for me to do that in September, I have to really work hard for the next 6 weeks, you know. Is this Gile bird wife material? She got a boyfriend, bro. She got a boyfriend. She got a highest bidder. And he sure is the highest bidder. I think he paid for her land and paying for her stuff and definitely gives her money every month. He definitely gives her money every month. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Can I ask again? Oh, Crow, man. I'm all over the place tonight. But big up Crow coming to the Club Fellas YouTube channel. How can I miss the man like Crow, the one and only, the legend, Crow, coming through? Crow, boss, can I ask? Can I put a name forward for the next new mod? Oh, you could try. Yeah, you could tell me. You can ask me. I'll give you that, Crow. You could ask me. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do it, but you definitely can put a name forward. Yeah, come with it, man. Bring it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm going to mod, but I would like, yeah, that'd be interesting for you to say that. Why not? You know, there you go. You need a trip, another trip to the Philippines, boss. Yeah, that's what I need back then. Definitely. I can't keep doing this to myself. You know, I've been a year and a half without, well, from last February, last year, I went away last year, January, and I, you know, can't keep doing it. I've been working hard. I ain't had a break. I ain't had a holiday. I ain't jumped on a plane for nearly 2 years. Yeah, I got a job. I wouldn't mind doing it in September, but I wonder if I can. If I have to really, really work hard to go in September. You know, I think I could do it, but you know, we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? He is a talented expat, and he has defender of the empire for the last 12 months. What is that, gold? Gold doesn't want to be a mod. Most of the people who defend the empire, they don't want to be a mod. Diamond Derek don't want to be a mod. There's a lot of people who don't want to be a mod, you know. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the job's supposed to be starting in September. I can put it off. I can put it off to October. I can put the job off to October. You know. Have a 3-week in Philippines. Save up for the next big next September. No, if I go in September, I'd want to go again in December, January, my birthday. Or I could just wait till my birthday, but I could do it a break, man, I'll tell you that. Put it off till 2030. God damn, that's what, 6 years away. Well, that's 5 years away. If I put it, you know, if I put off traveling for the next 5 years and just carried on what I was doing and focus on what I was doing, my brand and, you know, my this and that, and worked on it, I would probably have a house and probably about a good 30 grand in the bank. You know, I'll be real set, but I don't know if I could handle that. He's a hard-working young man who interfere or destroys reputation of, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I haven't seen Kelly Godwell streaming that much. If you're in the background, Kelly Godwell, say something or forever hold your peace. You know? Yeah, there you go. That's what I say. We out here today. We've got 60 in the chat. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight we are about to go into our 5-point bulletin. Well, I believe that Thailand needs to do something about their situation when it comes to their tourism. Tourism is down, bro. So we're gonna go into this 5-point bulletin tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we are gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're definitely gonna be going in tonight down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know, if you find a Filipina and she's pretty, you better keep her. Because there's nothing like a Filipino girl. Here you go. This guy's going in, man, I tell you. Right, we're going to go into our 5-point bulletin tonight at the Club Fillers. Yeah, so Gila is very dedicated to her live stream, and with that kind of dedication and focusness, and she does her gym and she works out and she does her thing, with that kind of thing there, boy, I tell you, yeah, she's got success, man. I've seen Gile make big money. This girl, it's very difficult to get her like girl and get an interview out of a girl who making, you know, you can see her make £500 to £1,000 on her stream. At one time I've seen her make that kind of money. Yeah, it's very difficult to get a girl like that on the stream. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. You know, there you go. Right, we are going to go into this 5-point bulletin tonight. The Club Fillers Inc. Yeah. She's dedicated to the cheddar. Yeah, she's dedicated. Wherever it is, she's definitely dedicated to the cheddar. Yeah. But that's a good thing, though, Pan Name. That's true. She's dedicated. She's addicted to the cheddar. That's what you should say. She's addicted to the cheddar. She is. Because come on, imagine you wake up in the morning, you turn on your live stream, and then you're doing your hair, you're doing this, you're doing some cartwheels, and next minute some guy just throws you $100 and $200 and $100 and all these kind of things. Come on, bro. And you live in the Philippines, and you live in the countryside, you live in the province. You know what? It's crazy money, bro. Them people live off bloody small money a day, bro. $2, $3 a day they live off. You know what I mean? And boy, I might just drop you $100, $200 in one day, just like it ain't nothing. You can make $500. Who wouldn't be addicted to that? Who wouldn't be addicted to that? Can I give the guy's name, boss? Yes, you can. Crow, you're welcome. Before I start my 5-point bulletin tonight, boss, you had 3K weekly clicker. Would you have motivated to do marathon streams like CC? Boss, if you had a 3K, yeah, of course I would. Of course I would. Of course I would. Of course I would. If I was really getting cake, I would be dedicated doing major streams. I saw CC did a stream today. Can you ask the Dixon Elms girl about the body count? Okay, what was I going to say? What did Dixon Elms say? Boss, do you think you are simping over Gile? Dixon Elms, you still, everybody got the genius marketing. Everybody got the genius marketing. Dixon Elms still never got it. I don't know what to say, Dixie Numbers, man. Up to you, man. Whatever a man does with his money is totally up to you. Whatever I do with my F-off money is what I do with my F-off money, bro. I don't tell another man what to do with his money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You could do whatever you want with it. You know what I'm saying? You can go, that's my F-off money. That's my money. Have some fun with. Not a lot of money, I can tell you that. But, it still did a good effect, innit? It was a good effect for the small amount. And so what Siggy said. It was ingenious marketing for, oh yeah, you just came. Can you answer my other question, boss? Okay, there you go. Well, serious question. Do you think you 1,500 body count will raise to 2,000 once you get to Pattaya? No, because I won't do that again. I won't be doing that again, Dixie Normus. I won't be doing no 500 women again. I'm old now, bro. I'm not old. I'm not old, but I don't, my body can't take them kind of things. I was 35 then, 38, 35, full of energy, doing all them kind of things. I went to Thailand at 38. And now I can't be doing all them things, man. Them things wear you out, man. I gotta be going all kind of different women, man. I have a woman in my bed every night, a different woman. Change lady every night, you know what I'm saying? I would nominate the man, the myth, the legend, like Sean the Prawn, new mod. He doesn't, yeah, you see? There you go, big up. That's a good idea. A good idea, Crow the Crow. Very good idea. Very good choice. But I can tell you something. He doesn't want to be a mod. I modded him before and he doesn't want to. A lot of people don't want to be a mod because they don't want the heat. They're not as strong as you, Crow. They're not as powerful as you, Crow. You've been for the fire. Crow been for the trenches. Crow been for the trenches. I don't give a fuck. I'm super chatting anyway. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's a man with balls. You understand? That's a man with balls. That's a man who doesn't give a fuck what anybody says. So everybody's got like some man. They can't take that kind of heat. The heat comes down and they run. You know, they're like, oh man, I'm getting trolled. Oh, no, run. You know what I'm saying? But Sean the Pro don't want to. He was a mod. I made him a mod at one time, and then he decided, he told me he don't want to be a mod. So yeah, I said a lot of people are like that. A lot of people don't want to be a mod because they don't want that kind of responsibility and that heat, you know, what comes with being a mod on my channel. What's the biggest takeaway from your 40s? What is your biggest lesson you learned? Boss, what is the biggest takeaway, what you learned from your 40s? What I would say in my 40s, well, you got to remember that I went to Thailand. I asked him before. I've told him. I've asked him. I'll ask him for you, though. I will ask him for you. I'll ask him now if I see him, if he comes in the chat. I'll ask him for you, bro. I've asked him before. I've modded him before. I actually modded him, and he told me to take away his spanner. Man told me to take away the spanner. I'm not going to give him another one, but I'll ask him for you. You know. Yeah, so the biggest thing in my 40s, remember, in my 40s, I was in Thailand from when I was 38 till I was 45. Just remember that. You understand? Well, what I would say is that in your 40s, right, you need to you know, life, it's either you made it by your 40 or you haven't. That's the two things I would say by 40. It's either you made it or you haven't. And when you haven't made it, you get kind of scared. You're like, damn, bro, I'm 40 and boy, I ain't got my home. I mean, there's some people in some really good position, but you know, if you haven't made it, it's really scary because you know what's coming next, 50s, and then it goes down from 50s. From then, you just run all the way down to death, you know what I'm saying, or 70 or whatever it is. So it's kind of scary. I spent 7 years in Thailand, which was the greatest times of my life, some of the greatest times of my life. I came back, I stayed with a woman for 1 year. And then the next 4 years after 45, I've been up here grinding, basically. I've been up in Boston grinding for a better day. You know, I've done things along the way, but it's tough. Boss, can you recommend any supplements to improve single man side of the game? Yeah, I can. I can show you one. The one I got is powerful, but I had to stop taking it because I'm going to start taking it again as soon as these tests are all over. I bought this thing I haven't told you about, but if you buy this, if you take this supplement, you're going to be in heaven, bro. All your problems are going to go away. You know what I mean? You're going to be the man, the myth, the legend. You know? Jim Jones. Yeah, so we are going to get into that, the club fellas. I'll show you the supplement. Just give me 1 second. Let me come back. Let me get onto the 5-point work. You know? There you go. Right, can anybody in the chat name the supplement? Everybody in the chat, name the supplement I'm going to show you before we go. I would get a lot of shorts trouble. Yeah, Sean the Prawn did ask me if you want to be a mod. Sean the Prawn, this is your answer. Crow. Can everybody put in the chat what kind of supplement I'm going to show you right now for men over 40? You know what I'm saying? Did you sell anything today? No. There was nowhere I was going to go to sell anything, bro. I haven't been out. More or less, Treetown is weekends. From Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when I sell stuff. It's when things start moving. Weekend, I'm a weekend man. Weekdays, just, weekdays, just, you know what I mean? You're hardly going to sell anything. Someone says zinc, someone says jinxing. Not bad ideas, though. Garlic is a good one. All these things you need, Viagra, I wouldn't advise to take, but, you know, I don't like Viagra, but, you know, I don't like it because it feels plastic, but, you know, there you go. So somebody said about when you're over 40 and going into 50, and the supplements that you must take, or you want to take as a man. Now, someone says cod liver oil, boil bull's force. No one's got it yet, though. Horse testosterone. I tell you what, though, I wouldn't mind taking some testosterone. I think testosterone will be good for me. Testosterone, it boosts your life, doesn't it, as an older man? Testosterone, if you're over 50, boosts your life. It does really good for you if you get a testosterone boost. It's what you need. A lot of it is that you lose testosterone the older you get, every 10 years, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that would be good. Cod liver oil, very good. I take that every day. I see that Steve. Yeah, I take that every day. Cod liver oil, I take it every day. Coxmean, Stallion, Sean. Oh shit! We're getting close. Shortbread is getting close. You're getting close, shortbread. You're getting very close. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Testosterone shrinks balls. I don't think it does. Testosterone, single man side again. Snake oil. Okay, boy, Sean the Prawn turned out the opportunity. Can I suggest another one, Rod? Yeah, why not, bro? Do it. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it, Crow. Do it. Do it big or don't do it at all. El Crying and Colonel. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, Shortbread. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. You know? Omega-3, very important for when you're older, guys. Extremely important to have a lot of omega-3 when you get older. And fish oil. Very, very important for your the body to run sufficiently. Omega-3, cod liver oil. If you can live on them things, nuts, seeds, these are very important for you. I finished that papaya, bro, I tell you. You know. Okay, guys, let's get it in at the Club Fellas and YouTube channel. This is what I take. It's called Super Horny Goat Wheat. This stuff is amazing, guys. I can tell you that, man. This stuff is amazing. Boy, I tell you, not just the single man side of the game. It just makes you, gives you energy, bro. It just gives you energy to move, bro. You're up in the morning, you just operate so much different on this shit. I just operate different on this shit, bro, I tell you. And it's not like it races your heart or anything. It's a healthy thing. The reason why I said you lot were close, because it's got L-green in it, whatever you said. Look at all the supplements it's got in there. If you read at the middle of it, you can see it. It's got all the things that Shortbread was saying in it. And it's all natural herb. The herb is just called horny goat wheat. It's not like it's supposed to be for horny or anything, but it's just the name of it. I know you guys were laughing, but it's just a name. It's a herb. It's a herb, horny goat weed. And this has got mecca in it, mecca root, crying, all them things there. And you take that, take 2 of them, 1,000 milligrams in a day. Oh my gosh, man. Whew. Oh, what the fuck is, Google it yourself. Google it yourself and see what it says. Google it and say, what is horny? It's called horny goat weed. Google it yourself. They'll tell you it's a supplement. Not many people know about it, but you know, yeah. I take this every morning, bro. 1 or 2 of them, but I haven't been taking it because I've been taking blood pressure check. I don't know if it says it puts down your blood pressure. I don't know if it puts it down or up, but I've just not been taking it because I'm taking another medication. But when I finish the medication, I'm getting back on this. This is the bomb. I put it in my smoothie. I crack open the supplement and put it in a smoothie. Throw away it's the bomb, bro. It's the bomb, mate. Trust me. It's a natural Viagra. Yes, that's what it is. And not only that, it's energy booster. You know? Comes in a little capsule like this. You can open up the capsule and I pour the stuff inside it. Yeah, I see you there, Clive, coming through. It's cool. That's what it is. Horny gold wheat. Check it out. Right, guys, I'm going to get into my 5-point bulletin tonight. Do you buy them from the market? No, I didn't buy them from the market. You got to buy it online, bro. You got to buy it online. They sell them online. Go online and find it. You know what I mean? They used to sell them at Holland and Barrett, but because of the name, they stopped it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, player. I needed a little boost. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh.
Croatian nutjob super shattered £9.99. Mod up Steve-O boss. The poor little fella is 4'6" at best, made a clown of himself when he met CC, and is now stuck in Pat with 0 cash, smiley face emoji.
Steve-O, you're not just going to get clowned like that, are you? Come on, Steve-O, drop some donuts. Steve-O. Oh, dear. That is fucking funny, girl. Yeah. He's one of our enemies, that's why. That's why I laughed, guys. He's one of our enemies. Steve-O's one of our enemies. Even though I'm not beefing with no one, but he's one of our enemies. But that is quite funny, though. Oh, dear. Big up Crow coming through at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? There you go. Steve-O's an enemy, bro. 100%. And he needs to take that bad comment he put out on Trustpilot. Take it off the Trustpilot. Yeah, big up to Crow coming through at the club. That's a nice £10 super chat there at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Crow is spreading love. Crow is stepping up. You know, there you go. You know, he's coming back. Steve-O, you can't do it like that, Steve-O. It doesn't work like that, Steve-O. You got to do it in a super chat so it's more effective. That's why we have TTS. So you put it in a super chat so it's more effective. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're not effective. You know what I mean? It's either you're doing it or you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Get him, Steve-O. Get him. Get Crow. What you're supposed to do at that point when a man when a man draw cards on you, you show him what time it is. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right. You know what I mean? I played this game before with NCS Play and Keith Jenkins at one time, and oh man, that was hilarious. That was quite hilarious. I never forget Keith Jenkins came back with that $400, man. I said, well, I got nothing to prove to no one, man. He dropped that $400 straight. I said, God damn. You can't make that stuff up, man. That's funny. Yeah, well, I got, you know, there you go. Okay. You know. Big up. Okay, let's do the 5-point bullet. Big up Crow coming to the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Right, at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel tonight, we're going to talk about why I think, with the situation at hand, that Thailand should legalize casinos and gambling. Because casinos, and if you don't know, Thailand's in limbo about legalizing casinos and gambling. Gambling is banned in Thailand, because you know they know that if they made gambling legal, it would cause a lot of social problems. You know what I mean? So you know, and you know, it's you know, there you go, Viking Prepper. Viking Prepper, guys, what do I do with this Viking Prepper guy? Do I just put him on the ban list? You know, you can't just keep coming over here every day and be hitting below the belt like that. And, you know, just basically, you know, just going against our empire like that. I can't allow you to do that. You know, you're going a bit too far now. You're going a bit too far. It's like you're going against the empire every day. You know, come on. I mean, I'm going to have to, I know me, I get to the point where I just finish with people. And I'm reaching that point with Viking Prepper where it's like, come on. You know, I can't keep timing you out for foolishness. I can't do that. You know, come on. You're completely disrespecting us. You know. Yeah, I actually can't believe I'm having one. I shouldn't even have him here in the first place. That's just the truth. But I'm trying to just let the chat flow, Pandey. I'm not trying to come down too hard on people. Just trying to let the chat flow. But, you know, when some people's blatantly coming off with disrespect completely for us, all of us, it's, you know the underlying feeling of the way a person's feeling is that they're trying to, you know, So I might have to make a bit of conscious decision to stick him on the ban list. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. We just, if he keeps on, I can't keep timing him out. Keep, you know, tell him to stop spamming, timing him out for below the belt comments. After a while, it's like, God damn, everybody's in their lane and he's out of lane. It's like, God damn, bro. Yeah, it gets a bit monotonous after a while. But anyway, let's go into the 5-point bullet tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know, let's go into the 5-point bulletin. And yeah, the reason why casinos would be important for Thailand, because Thailand's on his knees right now. There's no tourists in, and he needs the Thailand, you know. He needs the tourists. Mad Max is just annoying, and he's going below the belt. When you go below the belt and you're saying things like that, you know, why would you come onto my channel and talk about Trustpilot like that? Why would you do that? You're trying to go below the belt. You're trying to disrespect us as a team. You know what I'm saying? You're disrespecting us, and that's going well below the belt. You can read the underlying hate in it, and you shouldn't have that there as band names. You shouldn't have that there. If you that much hate in you, just let him go. Go and hate over that side. You know what I'm saying? Don't come on your channel and start spreading hate. You know what I'm saying? This is about spreading love and trying to get somewhere. Yeah, so there you go. I try to be as lenient as possible. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I didn't see Steve Ackerman rant about Colin. No, I didn't see that. I haven't been paying attention to anything else. I don't know nothing about them people and what's going on in Qatar, and I just stay away from it. I don't know Steve Ackerman. I don't, you know, so I just stay away from it. You know, I'm trying to live a peaceful life. And stay in peace. Tourism is at an all-time low, so they need to do something about this tourism. This is the worst low season ever, so they need to do something about it. And there's reasons behind it. You know, I mean, I never really understand why Thailand takes 10 steps forward and then 20 steps back. You know, they do all these things. They legalize, you know, the cannabis. They open up the borders so everybody can stay for 3 months, 2 months. They're all on the right track. Everything's going good. The numbers are up. Tourism through the roof. You get all different kind of tourists coming in now. Not just old guys, young guys, and people who say, yeah, man, I want to go down there and smoke some weed. Yeah, it's great, man. Yeah. They packed out to the rafters. You know, Kosam Road packed out to the rafters. The hippies come back. You know, all the backpackers come back. They're like, oh, it's legal now. Yeah, they all come back. Everybody's having a great time. You know what I mean? That's true what you said, Pandey. True. And then all of a sudden, they're in a 2-month visa, you know. 2-month visa. Legalize the weed. Everything's going perfect. Numbers are through the roof. You just do a completely 360 turn. And then say, okay, we're going to go back to the 30 days. Then we're going to go back and try and ban the weed. What for? What's the purpose? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, mate. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Just fly in one direction. Just leave the weed, leave the 60 days, and, you know, do the casino. And your numbers will be through the roof. Well, I don't know. I don't run the country, but you know, boss, do you get free accommodation like CC when you work with Joe? Well, that's good. He's got some free accommodation. I don't think it's about Thailand. I think it's about because we're all broke. No, I don't think it's about that. I don't believe that we're all broke. I believe that there's a lot of people who's got a lot of money who can come to Thailand and spend a lot of money. And I believe that people spent money over there. I just don't know. Boy, what is the genius chess move would you do to get tourists back in charge? As I said, Treetown, this is what I would do. They did the 60-day where they were allowed to stay for 60 days. That was brilliant. That took in a lot of tourists came. Yeah? I would do that again. I would legalize the weed, make sure it's legalized so I can get that side of them coming in. I would take away that now you've got to go online to sign yourself in to get into Thailand, which is another headache. You know, take away that shit. And and then introduce the casinos, because this is the reason why. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. It's just them little steps would make things different. What's the reason why Thailand is on its knees? Gambling will bring high-class tourists. Number 4, gambling will bring high-class tourists. Because you got there's people with loads of money around the world, guys. How much there's a recession going on with the average kind of person? The millionaires and billionaires, loads of millionaires and billionaires, daily, weekly and monthly making in the world. And it'll bring high-class gambling millionaires. Thailand is pricing itself out of the market. That's true. I think they've done that before already. You still visit for 60 days, can't you? No, you don't get straight 60 days. You get 30 days, don't you? And then you got to go and apply again. You got to do something else. You used to just get straight 60 days. The Thai government is like a list of streamers flip-flop. Yeah, well, there you go. I disagree. Gambling brings all kinds of crime. Casinos will bring Chinese who don't add to the economy. Oh, am I wrong? No. No, not just Chinese, bro. Not just Chinese. Chinese are not the only one it will bring, mate. It brings everybody from all around the world, not just Chinese people. You know what I mean? Serious question. Casinos are in Singapore, Mecca. Why do you think punters will go to Thailand to gamble? Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't do too bad in Cambodia. It doesn't do too bad. Cambodia is known for doing casinos, and a lot of people go to casinos in in Cambodia. So yeah, problem with gambling. Thais might be addicted to gambling and don't want to promote their behavior. That is the only problem, I would say, Pandem. That you're on point that way. That is the only thing you'll have to worry about, because yes, Thais have a very addictive personality. If they drink, they get addicted to drink. If they smoke, they get addicted to smoke. Whatever they touch, they get addicted to. I don't know why they don't get addicted to 9 to 5 working, but I mean, they get addicted. They have a very addictive personality. So yeah, they they would get addicted to gambling, and it will cause problems. But come on. Barry, what's Thailand's biggest asset regarding to tourism? 100% single man, like ladies. The ladies are the oil of the country. 100% ladies. They'll tell you otherwise. They'll tell you that they import and export rubber and copper and and the GPD, their GPD or whatever it is only 12%. Tourism is only 12%, but it is definitely the ladies are the oil of the country, bro. Because the guys go out there, and us, the tourists, tourists go there because the ladies. There was no ladies there, no one would go. They wouldn't turn up. We built all them skyscrapers, all them things was in there, all them malls. We built them things out there with all our money coming down there. But the last year you've been 4 new Thai massages. Yeah, there's been 4 new Thai massages open in my city. Do you think business owners have made a chess move or brought single man side of the game here so Thai mongers don't need to fly to Thailand? They do single man side of the game, 100% shortbread. 100% they sell single man side of the game there. They sell single man side of the game undercover, 100%. 100%. Guarantee you. What you said, they bring single man side of the game to there for the mongers, because a lot of mongers don't want to. It's not that mongers. There's a lot of lonely guys out there, older guys, which love to do them kind of things. Gambling ain't going to attract me. Mugs game, okay. Government's not getting a lot of tax from bar girls, though. They're really helping the economy. Okay, they don't get much tax, or they don't get no tax from it. But what they get is people coming to the country. You got to come in the country. How much do people spend every time they come to the country? Every time, every head what comes to the country, every part of the economy affects them, it goes up. Every time. You go to shop, you go here, you go to the airport, you go here, you go this, you got flights coming in, you got this, you got that, you got hotels, you got other parts of it. Everything else, what you have to spend off. They make money off. They might not make money off the girls, they just want to leave the girls. If they could make money with the girls, they would, but they can't be bothered with it. Same in any cash business. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. You could have a gambling and a go-go dancing in the same place. So you could have a go-go part, you could have a go-go part one part, gambling up one part, and, you know, mix the two. Probably boost the viewers or people coming into the go-go. You know, so you can have one part where you gamble and one part where there's a go-go part. And it would boost one would work off the other one would work off the other, you know what I'm saying? 61 in the chat. You know? They would bounce off each other. So, yeah. They would bounce off each other. And, you know, that would bring a lot of stuff there. I think probably SMS OTG there would be cheaper than Soya 6. Expensive now. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The way Thailand's gone, it's cheaper to be in the UK. It's cheaper for me to go get my £35 asset than going down there. People who love casinos are rich people. People who love casinos, there's a lot of rich people all over the world. People who love to go to casinos and things. They come from all over. They will come from all over if there was casinos in Thailand. Not just one place. People would come off the boats and come off and go straight into their casino. Gambling with Harden. You know, Joe. Casinos in Thailand. In that debate at the moment, the government in limbo with major decisions being made yet. That's correct. That is correct. But they need to do that. They need to do it ASAP. Boss people boat people. Yeah, the boat. Yeah, people come off the boat. They got their yachts, bro. I'm talking about people who got yachts, mate. They come off the yachts, mate. And they go straight they come off the yachts in their shorts and they go straight into the casino and go gambling their money away. Not their money, but their money. Straight off the yachts and straight into the casino. With their shorts and slippers on. You wouldn't believe there was a gazillionaire or a millionaire. You know. Yeah, you would think that, Clive, because your mind is too much about, you got too much in politics. You would think, get out of politics. Boat people play cards, they are, so, you know, there you go. Also, the Thai general population are against gambling. Casinos, yeah, they are. Well, they're against everything, but I'll tell you one thing, they're going to have to do something, because right now, it ain't nothing going on, you know what I mean? And there must be a reason why this is the lowest tourism of the years in a long time. Okay, press 1 in the chat if you've been to a casino before, or press 2 in the chat if you've never been to a casino. Big up all the guys in the chat where the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, big up yourself. If you've been to a casino before, press 1. If you've never been to a casino, press 2 in the chat. I've actually never been to a casino. I've never been to a casino. That's crazy. Yeah. Did he? Okay, skip. Never been interested. Okay. Lots of ones there, guys. Lots of ones. So yeah. So like I said, Thailand needs to do something about this low amount of. There is low amount of tourism. They need to do something. And I think this is the answer for them, is to, you know, get out there and get their gambling going on. And that's the only thing I would say, just a little advice. Big up to Thailand. Thailand's a great place, but I think that should be a good thing. Right, the current visa on arrival is still 60 days, as said before. No government changed. Did they not change it back? You sure they never changed it back, guys? You sure that, guys, they never changed it back to 30 days? Do you still get straight 60 days, that you don't have to leave for 60 days? Do you still get straight 60 days? Well, you don't have to leave for 60 days. Okay. Still 60 days. Okay. So you get 60 days straight, so you don't need to you don't need to leave. Okay, fair enough. Big up yourself. Let's go to the Thailand Information Center. Big up Crow coming through. Big up Auntie Minge coming through with the super chats. Very nice of you guys dropping super chats at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, so I didn't know that. I thought they switched it back to 30 days. I didn't know you still get 60 days. They should make it 90 days. Yeah, that's what they should do. Make it longer and let people stay longer, because, you know, they just mess about with stuff and the next minute it goes wrong. That's one thing about life, guys. Listen, don't mess about with something. Just leave. I see there Billy Blue coming through. Good to see you, bro. I saw your streaming today. Good to see you, man. I haven't been in your stream much because I've been really busy, man. You see me doing car boot and all kind of things, and glad to see that you're mixing it up, doing your thing. Billy Blue in the building, guys, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We are here, man. Good to see that you're working, man. Good to see you working. Well, you're working anyway. You work on your stream hard enough, mate. I tell you that. I'm surprised you don't work and stream at the same time. You probably don't want to. You know, if you're doing what you're doing, to stream it at the same time. You know, it's good that you're keeping up with the streams, though. Working for a Big Dog Joe. Yeah, man. Big up to Tequila Joe, man. Big respect to Tequila Joe for that. You know what I mean? bringing the block in. Bringing the block in. Big up for Tequila Joe for bringing the block in, you know what I mean? You know? We all could do with something extra to do, especially when you're a streamer. Things are extremely hard out here as a streamer. So, you know, if a man can bring you in, there's not many people that bring you in this world, you know, guys. Let me tell you, there's not many people that bring you in. If you get people which are looking out for you, like, you know, if you got like my YouTube channel, I have great people that look out for me, Eskin P, you know, lots of people, Keith Jenkins, Eskin P, all these great people around. You know, you got to give thanks, because in this world, it's a dog-eat-dog world, man, I tell you. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So if you get one man who, who tries to bring back the block, yeah, it's a good thing. You know. We are here at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Yeah, so I gotta keep pumping it through. So yeah, we got 6 of the bundles sold. We got 6 of the bundles sold, and you know, and we're moving forward. 6 bundles sold. We got all the bundles. We got bundles to sell. We got watches to sell. We got a YouTube channel to keep going, and got to keep pumping through. What's the next car boots? Well, it's going to be Saturday. I got to keep it up every Saturday for now. You know what I mean? And I got a new plan coming up too, Clive. I got a new plan coming up. So I got a good plan up my sleeve. You know, I got a little plan up my sleeve that I'm going to do. So, but the next one is definitely this Saturday. And, you know, there you go. Car boot was an interesting stream. Yeah, it was. It was a good combination, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a good combination. It was a good combination of streaming. This is just the beauty about when you build up something. When you build up something for what's your own, you can just go to work and stream it at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was a good thing. I'm learning. I'm still learning about the car boot. I've never done one before, but I did it. It's part of their always underground gambling. Frequently attending naughty boys, brown and brown, around raiding, violence. 100% been gambling for years, man. Did you take a pick? Yeah, 100% I took the packed lunch. 100% I took a packed lunch. I didn't eat it all, but I took my packed lunch, took my coffee, took my drinks. 100% took a packed lunch. I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go there and start spending money. You know. I mean, you know, the pitch is cheap, but the pitch is cheap. But I suppose it ain't cheap if you. It ain't cheap if you just got household goods and you don't sell anything. That's a loss of a fiver, isn't it? I mean, it ain't bad. But for me, it seemed like it was real cheap. You know? Yeah, 95 watches sold. There you go. Let's pump out. Let's get to 100, guys. Let's get to 100 watches sold. Let's get to 10 bundles sold. G and Northcote Wall of Fame. Northcote, there's some numbers there, guys. G. Why don't you do car boot sales and okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, so, you know, it's one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Well, that must be someone in the community, which is, yeah, someone in the community who's coming with alias accounts. Just ban their blood clot, just ban him. Yeah, get him, like, stick him on a ban list. Man, ain't coming over here trying to take over our channel. Okay, sell some jerk chicken at the car boot. Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I just can't go with all the setup, bro. It's all the setup and everything else, and it seems like a quick thing. And look, they got their food stand there already. It wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm looking to get as mobile as possible, Tree Town. And I'm gonna have I bought my 4-foot table, which is fold up. And I'm gonna have a fold up table, and I got my bag there, and that's all I'm gonna have is a bag, fold up table, and that's just it. I'm not carrying too much stuff around with me, you know. And I'm just gonna keep it mobile and that. And then I'm moving on to something else. I got a good new plan up my sleeve as well, so I'm moving on to something else. I bought some new stock as well. So, you know, I'm moving up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. Okay. The guy wanted to buy the Versace shower curtain. That was just something I thought of because I didn't have nothing else. I just saw it. Can I join you at the car boot sale? No, I'm not interested in meeting no one. Not interested in meeting no one off YouTube. Yeah. Not interested. Yeah. Yeah, it brings it's a different ballgame, innit? You need licenses and all different stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff when it's selling food. It's too much headache. What I would do is, the weather like this, is buy multi-packs of water from Aldi and see if they can sell them at the car boot. Yeah, you could ice them down and sell them. Not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Anything what can sell can make some money. It's not a bad idea. It's just BS. It should be 90 from the start. Money grab. Yeah, okay. 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 Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing all that. I ain't gonna be doing no food, and I just do, and I just want to I'm just gonna do what's organic to me. I like doing the sunglasses. I like doing the watches. These are kind of famous. These ones. If I can master these ones, the travel sports watch. You know, I can make a drink of it. The travel sports watch. Yeah, car boot every weekend, guys. Every weekend, car boot. Every weekend on a Saturday for now. For now. Every weekend on a Saturday. For now. Anywhere I can make some cake, I got to do it. We got to do it every weekend for now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to sell hats, but I'm not going to be doing... Once I sell the ones I've got, I'm not selling no more. If I can sell the ones I've got, I'm not going to sell no more. It's a really young man's game, and it's a very... People don't seem to be that interested in hats. You know what I mean? They don't seem to be... Maybe it's because it's hot, but they don't seem to be that interested in hats. I don't think I'll be doing hats. You know. You know. That's true, Jim Jones. That's true. I agree with that. That I agree with. Because we're only going to get like another... I reckon we'll get about another 6 weeks of hot, good weather. And then, boy, you know the way the UK is, boy. It's going down. 2 months maximum of hot weather, and then we're going down. I didn't sell the t-shirt and the shorts, no. But I'm gonna get. I bought some new t-shirts to sell. I bought some new t-shirts to sell. So I bought some new t-shirts. I bought some new sunglasses. I bought some 2 sunglasses, t-shirts. Yeah, that's it. And so we'll see how that goes. I don't really want to go too much into clothes, but because there's clothes everywhere in the car boot. Everybody's selling clothes. And I don't want to move on to the car boot to something else. As I said, we got to neutralize the car boot. If I could do one, if there's any other car boots around anytime, we're going to neutralize as much as we can. And he said, as long as the weather's good. I see there 1, 2, 3. As long as the weather's good. If I could do a Sunday and a Monday, it would be good. Or even a Sunday or something. Just something. We got to do something. I just know we got to move these units. You know what I'm saying? We got to move units. 70 in the chat. We got to move units. Any way we can move them. Whether it's car boot, whether it's wholesale, whether it's online, whether it's bloody, anyway we got to move them. We got to move these units. They don't sell by itself. You know what I'm saying? So we got to try something. I'm saying that. Ain't not much going on around here. Indoor market over the winter. Okay. Would you get some hangers, hang them up at a car boot show for products? Okay. Boss, I see you there. Normative. Long time no see. Normative. It's sad that I missed the car boot stream. Hope I see you another one. Yeah, I'm going every week. Normative, no problem. It was quite funny, actually. You did miss it because it was quite funny. It was quite content. It was content in the car boot last Saturday. It was content. You know. You know, it got copyright, so I couldn't keep it. We got the mods at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, so, you know, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. Would you sell the CFI brand for 100K? Yeah, I would. I would sell it for 100K. I'd sell everything. The website, the trademark, the YouTube channel, and the brand, all the products and everything. Of course I would. Yeah, I would sell it. I wouldn't sell it for 50 because I could make that money. But I'd sell it for 100. Yeah. It's a lot to give up because I feel like I'm selling my soul, but yeah, I would sell it. I gotta go use the toilet and come back. Just give me 1 second. You know, there you go. Daniel Kelly wants to be funniest one in the room. Yeah, everybody wants to be a comedian. There you go. Wash your hands, dry your hands. Let's go. So, I never heard nothing. They said if I don't hear nothing back from the blood test, everything's clear. So, it seems like the blood test is clear. I had a blood test, prosperous, diabetic, everything. A whole 9 yards. I never heard nothing back. So, seems like that's clear. So, yeah, like I said, so... Okay. Yeah. The most popular item was the £2 watch, £3 watches. £3 watches and the sunglasses. People like the sunglasses. Oh yeah, this was a popular item. The most popular item was this, sorry. This was the most popular item. Lots of guys like this watch. This was the most popular item. It made me think I should try and find a way of neutralizing it. Yeah, you've seen a viral video on the news channel about flogging a dead horse, went to the hospital and didn't pay. The nurses walked out. Now the hospital wants to sue him, but he left this country. Oh shit! I never knew that, bro. Yeah, I never knew that. 1, 2, 3, man. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know about selling them kind of thing. Yeah, everybody put idea in the chat. What could we sell at the car boot sale? What could we sell at the car boot sale? I never knew that. 1, 2, 3. I see you there, Coco Road, big up. I think vloggers will have a tough time next time he lands in Thailand, boss. Yes, he probably will. It's quite silly of him to not pay. Probably the bill was high. It's quite silly of him as a vlogger because you just burned Thailand. He burned Thailand now. You can't ever go back. You burned Thailand. Why would you burn Thailand over a hospital bill? You know, 15,000 baht the bill, but not worth permanent ban. Yeah, what's that? That's 15,000 baht. You know, come on. It's 300 quid. You're a vlogger. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much money in vlog. I don't think he makes that much money. But yeah, so why go in the first place then? He could have turned on a live stream and got that. Turned on a live stream. When he turns on his live stream, I see him get super chats and things like that. I seen him make nearly 300 quid on his live stream doing that. He could have did that on a live stream and made that. Did a couple of live streams and said, hey, I got a little bit of an issue, this medical bill and this and that. Someone will feel sorry for him and give him a drink. 300 quid. Probably stick it on his PayPal too. If you want advice about car boots, one of the donors can give you good advice on that. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. We're going to the gym. Okay. Yeah, that is true, Steve-O. We are definitely going to the gym. We definitely got to start joining the gym and get down the gym. It's true, not only a year till Thailand, nearly a year now. My man, copy and paste coming true. Salute, bro. Nearly a year now. Only coming out September is going to be a year. We definitely. I don't know, man. I'm fucking this. Don't know. I don't know about it all, man. You know. He doesn't want the heat from traveling. Well, sometimes you got to take. So you rather burn Thailand. You burn Thailand rather than just stick on your live stream. You got an opportunity. Do you think Kelly will ever get it? Big up to Kelly Godwell if you're in the background. Yeah. Seems like he's going for a tough time. You know. Yeah, he's welcome to come on the channel if you're in the background. Kelly Godwell, get involved if you're there. He seems like he's having a tough time in life. When life throws curveballs at you. I mean, the other day I was having quite a tough time. Everybody's having a tough time on stream, I suppose. What happened to Ben? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's tough out here, man. You gotta try and juggle at the balls, I suppose. So you gotta take some chances in life, you know. Try and juggle at the balls. But she was understanding that his first price quoted for the whole treatment. He walked out on the request from the clinic demanding for a second treatment. Oh, okay. It's so tough for a man, bro. You have to do everything. You get tired. Entrepreneurism lifestyle is not for everybody, and you got to take risks. You got to do things. You can't think too much about the consequences. You got to take risks. Otherwise, entrepreneurism is not for you. It's best to get a job because you have to take some risk, and it doesn't mean you have to take risks that's going to check your life, but you have to try. You have to really be able to juggle up balls. Juggle up balls. I call it juggle up the balls, but you know, meaning i.e. that you have to when things get real tight and everything gets real low, like last week, the beginning of the week, things was going crazy, and I was like, this guy. I juggled up the balls, and I made some cake over the week from the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's why I'm not panicking now. I'm cool. But I just went to the car boot sale, bro. I bloody just went to the car boot sale, didn't I? Stuck up all my stuff together and stuck it to the car boot sale. I turned on my live stream at the car boot sale too, made donuts off the live stream, made donuts off my car boot, and then that's not a risk. That's not a risk. Well, some people will say, well, no, I don't know if I can't do this because this is going to happen. Yeah, come on, man, you gotta take risks, man. I don't mean risk was going to take your life, but you got to take risks. It's going to fucking, it's going to, you got to do something. It's not going to be involved. Not going to be involved doing crime, but I'm saying do something which is juggling up the balls risk. Yeah. I never saw no dimes. There was some ladies, but I never saw no dimes. Yeah, all he had to do was turn on the live stream. You don't have a channel, and if you have a problem, turn on your live stream. Tell the people your problem. He's got a vlogger's channel as well, so he'll get more support. Once he turns on the live stream, he gets straight support. You can't tell a man what to do. You can't tell a man what to do in his life. But you don't just burn Thailand and make them put you back they wanted now for fucking 300. I mean, he could call them up and clear the bill once he gets back home. That'll clear the problem. Say, look, hey, I had to get a flight back home. I was in between getting a flight and I had to get a flight back home and I missed the bill. Can I pay the bill now? They'll take your money. Clear the bill. Yeah, well, it is copy and paste. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard ball because I'm taking all these tests to get this driving job in September. And, alcohol is off the list right now. I don't want none of these tests to come back. When you drink, you have problems. Drinking damages your health. It also raises your blood pressure. And I'm taking blood pressure checks too. So I've been off the drink for the last, 2 weeks now? And I haven't gone back to it. It does affect my super chats. It does affect my channel, but what can you do? Sometimes you've got to make a conscious decision. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well, that's the kind of risk I'm talking about. That's the risk I'm talking about, Daniel Kelly. You shouldn't tell me that, Daniel Kelly. You should go and tell Kelly Godwell that. Tell someone else that. You didn't tell me that. I've already done it. Yeah, Zoom to Thailand's got, he has got the black, affluent people of America on his channel, which is unusual. He's got the affluent side of America, of blacks, the rich ones.
Copy-paste super chatted £3.66. I forgot boss 3 take an inspirational shot for us.
Yeah, I'm copy and paste coming to at the club, fellas. Thank you. Channels getting motivational speech going on. What is risks? Risk is I don't mean taking risk when you have to go. You're going to do crime or you're going to do anything illegal. It is something which is like you have to do. You buy something, you sell it, you take the chance over it. It is. You can talk about taking chances or taking risks, but it is putting this because you could lose. You could lose something. But So you have to take risks in life. If your life gets to the point where nothing ain't happening to you, you got to try and take some risk, or you got to take some chance. I call it juggling up the balls. Learn to juggle up the balls. Dust yourself off. Rub shoulders with some different people. Get out of the same situation. If people are not helping you, get away from them and move on. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. Big up, copy and paste. Coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Barry, are you still planning a Euro trip? School holidays playing cruise. We're not going on a Euro trip. We're only going to go one trip. We're only going to go one trip. You see again, guys. You see again. You see again with Viking pepper. You see it again with Viking pepper. I'm at the end of my tether, Viking pepper. I'm not going to let you come on my channel and disrespect me, bro. I'm at the end of my tether, bro. So, you know what that means. Let me just leave it for now. But I'm at the end of my tether. You're underline digging, bro. You're underline digging. And no, that's not foolishness. It's not foolishness. You're underline digging and disrespecting me. Totally disrespecting the channel and us. You're not just saying things like having a laugh or a joke. You're really you got that venom, hatred, which we don't want. You got that dark night and all them things, hatred in you. We don't want that kind of hatred. You're digging, you're pulling up things and digging because of hatred. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You just running jokes or saying foolish jokes, just like that's cool. But that's you bringing up all these things is full of hatred, and you know what I mean. It's not something I want on my channel. I don't want that. I don't want someone bringing up things and trying to underline dig to the point where it's disrespecting the boss. That's not disrespecting it. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, Viking pepper, see you later, bro. See you later, bro. See you later. See you later, bro. See you later. See you later, bro. See you later. See you later. See you later. You think you could come and run all over my channel and talk shit all day long on my channel? Get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, now we might have some peace, guys. And some quiet. I'm saying, there you go. Okay, there you go. I'm saying, there you go. There you go. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay, so let's go into story time at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's keep it together at story time at the club. Big up, copy and paste for that super chat there at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. There you go. We are at we're going into story time down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So I lived in Thailand for 7 years. And, I used to do nightclub promoting. Everybody knows that. I used to do nightclub promoting. I used to do, like I said, we used to do, I used to do nightclub promoting. Someone said to me earlier, I want to talk about story time. Would I do 500 women again? At the time when I lived in Thailand when I was 38 to 45, I had a woman in my bed every single night, non-stop. I changed my pants every day. You understand? I remember I went to the burger stand one day, and a woman said to one of my girls, one of the girls, that guy changes lady every day. So yeah, I used to run through women like crazy, and you can do that in Thailand. You can just run through them. You know what I mean? Right. So I said my body can't take what I used to do back then. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I used to go out, I used to party, I used to have drinks, the women was never a problem. It was always not a problem when it comes to women. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't want to do all that again. Not all that when I get back to Thailand. It's time to settle down a little bit. I did have girlfriends along the way. I had an older lady who was like 34, and she used to work. We used to go out. We used to go to the market. She used to buy me food, and we used to sit down and have food, and good single man side of the game, and have fun. You know what I'm saying? We used to have a lot of fun. So I had a few of them along the way, but for me to now, more when I go back to Thailand, I more want to get like a wifey material and settle down, and if If, you know, as I said, if I go back for 6 months or if I go back for 1 month, I'm not exactly sure. You actually lived in Thailand for 7 years or came back 50 weeks later. Okay, I lived in Thailand straight 7 years. Straight 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I lived in Thailand straight 7 years. You know what I'm saying? How many kids you reckon? I probably got a few here and there. Dixie Normas. But I do encourage you not to be doing single man side of the game without. Don't go deep sea dive without your helmet on. It can be dangerous. You know, you got to be careful. Yeah, I did 7 years straight. It was a long time, man. So I had a job out. I had a business out there. That's why I built Club Fillers Inc. How Club Fillers Inc. was built was I worked for Tony, the gym guy Tony. I worked for him. That was my first job. I went to Thailand to try and open up a nightclub. I didn't really understand it, but I was to open up a club. And I was planning to stay a year, and I got a year visa from the consulate in Hala. I planned to stay a year. And, you know, it turned out I stayed 7 years. And first I was working for Tony. I was doing the promotions for Tony, helping people to get in the club and promoting these clubs. And I was very good at it. And I became good at it. And then I remember a guy up the road offered me a job I couldn't refuse, double the money Tony paid me. And I went there and, you know, I started working for him. And then I wanted to use my talent, as I always do, to turn it into my own business. So I turned it, and I came up trying to come up with a name. I was sitting down with my IT guy. We came up with the name Club Fillers. He came up with Club Fillers. I came up with Ink. He came up with Club Fillers from, I don't know how he came up with that name, but he did. And then it just came together, and we got the logo there with him and everything else. And then that's where it was born. And then I did a launch party there in Thailand, and I had a lot of fun. So it was great. And I remember I was trying to get my name out there because no one didn't really know me. Then I said I knew I was in Thailand at that time. You can get T-shirts done for like £1 and £1.50 and £1 and printed for like £1.30 or £2. It was £2 with print. I never forget. And I went to town. I must have ordered nearly 1,000 T-shirts, man, and gave them all out. I said, if I give them all out, I know they'll give it for free. I was all in the Songkran Festival giving out T-shirts and giving everybody T-shirts I knew on Walking Street. And sure enough, people was taking them and wearing them, and Thai people was wearing them. And then I moved on from them T-shirts and I started into the ladies' T-shirts. The ladies' T-shirts was fun. I was giving ladies T-shirts. They were taking pictures with them at home and sending me the pictures on Facebook. And you know, I sure had some fun. And, you know, that was, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I did a lot of fun, without a doubt. So I had a lot of fun, and like I was saying, so 7 years, and I was making some money. Wherever I go, I make money. There's some people like that. Like my brothers know. Like my brothers will say to me, because when I go to, one thing I don't like about when I go to London, people still think I got lots of money. They still think I got lots of money. My brother was asking me, yeah, if you got money to, his son wants to do some business, but yeah, he hasn't got the money to put in it. He wants me to put the money in it to help him with the business. Look at this guy, like, yeah. But, you know what I mean? You know, that's the thing about when I go to London. People think I've still got big money. You know what I mean? So anyway, so wherever I go, I always make sure I'm making money. And that's one thing about YouTube, what I like about YouTube. I can make money wherever I go, you know, on the go. I was trying to get my, can you play this in the game one day? Every time you think turns to go. Cheetan, that's a very nice comment that you made, but I tell you what, I wish that was true. I wish that was true. I'll tell you that. You know, everything you think touches turns to gold. You know? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. You know. What's the good F off money, the amount of money you leave to live in Thailand? Yeah, so when you lived there, when I was living there, I never used to spend that much money, you know what I'm saying? You know, there you go. Speak for yourself, Clive. Don't let me cuss you out today, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like you, bro. You speak for yourself, brother. Yeah, everybody knows about me. I'm a dime piece man. I'm not gonna pick up no. I just don't go for anything, man. You must be talking to someone else. You ought to be talking to bloody Toronto Brad with that one, not me, mate. Everybody knows I'm a fussy kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like I said, what was I gonna say? So I was living in, you know, everything I touch turns to gold. You know, there you go. Okay, what's Franks don't need work. Okay, there you go. So like I was saying, so I was living out there and I was working. I didn't spend a lot of money. When you live out there, you don't spend a lot. The Thais know how to do it cheap. You know what I mean? How much money a month living in Thailand you spend? Well, in this day and age, you need about $2,000 a month, bro. That's what you need. But that's what you need to live a half decent life in Thailand in this day and age. Yeah, you need $2,000. But when I was living out there, I was saving my money. I was working. I was saving. What did I used to do? I'll tell you my everyday living expense. My room was $3,500 for the month. With electric and water, it came up to about 5,000. Yeah, 5,000. And that's what it was, 5,000. So, you know, that seems crazy right now when you convert it to English. But, you know, yeah, 5,000 a month when it was my electric and water and everything. And then I used to eat about 2 meals a day. Yeah, about 2 meals a day. I didn't really eat that much, just hot and drink. So there was about 2 meals. And I used to go to the Big C. I used to go to Big C and eat 2 meals in the Big C. 2 meals in the food court, which was about 50 baht each and a bottle of water. So it was about 110. What was my biggest expense? I never used to drink that much. Oh yeah, that was the biggest expense. I used to go out in the evening and I used to always take a girl home for a G. I always used to for 1,000. It was when you lived there to know you lived there. 1,000. That was the biggest expense. Well, apart from that, I was spending a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, that's true. Fan room. I couldn't take the fan room. I went into the fan room. I was in the Big C and I saw this advert for a fan room for 2,500 baht. I thought, wow, that's amazing. When I first got to Thailand, I said I got to check it out. I went to check the room out. It was cool. I said, okay, I'm going to take this room. If I have this room, I could live here forever because I had money then. I could live here forever. I took the room. I took the chance. I said, hey, John K, can you still get a decent studio, 1 bedroom, 1,500 for electric? For 8 to 10K, but maybe 1,500. Yeah, so I was up in Sukhumvit. Sorry, an unplugged one. I didn't know all the guys live up there. All the guys who work in the clubs, they all live up there. So yeah, there was lots of rooms, and the room was So the room was 1,000. Was 3,500. So that was 5,000 a month. And then I used to live off that. But the ladies was the biggest expense, I suppose. If it wasn't because of the ladies, when I was living up there in Thailand, I used to see guys live off crazy money. Like, people used to live off about 100 baht a day. Many guys I knew was living off 100 baht a day. 100 baht a day, you know, guys. They drink that water where you get for 1 baht, 2 baht, put out the bottle of water. they go to Big C and get 2 meals. Or you can get, if you wake up early in the morning, you can get 10 baht meals. A little bit of rice and a little bit of meat for 10 baht. You know, it's, you can do it real cheap if you want to. Okay. Guys, do you believe Ron when he says he never pays? Is he fibbing? Of course Ron pays. Of course he's fibbing. You believe anything what Ron says? Do you believe anything what Ron says? Ron's the biggest troll on the YouTube streets. You be trolling, bro. I just worked out you spent about girls during the 7 years. Okay. Will you buy lady drinks when I go back to Pattaya? Yeah, I'll buy lady drinks. Why not? Clive, you can't. Yeah, okay. I see you there, Kyle, coming to the club for the YouTube channel. That's bullshit that Ron goes to Thailand and pay these. You didn't see the girl. What are you not talking about? Didn't you see the big ugly girl that was a bar girl? The one who would say that he gave her 500 quid, $500 to stay with her, for a little while. You didn't see that? You didn't think he paid for Ning? Of course he paid for Ning and paid her money every month and paid for things. Come on, bro. Because he settles with one girl, he still pays that one girl, doesn't he? Still pays the one girl. You think Ning was free? Do you think that his last girl was free? They stayed there because he operates by telling them he'll give them $300 or $500 for the month. It's still the same paying, isn't it? It's still the same paying. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe anything what Ron says. It's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ron didn't pay for Ning. Yeah, you must be the stupidest guy in the room. You must be the stupidest guy in the room. He's there walking around with bricks and making bathroom and talking about he's going to bloody stay in bathroom and all kind of foolishness. Ron's a woman disguised by him because he spends money like a fool and always drunk and spends money. Louis Cabo, long time no see, bro. Louis Cabo, good to see you there, bro. Put a smile on my face. Barry, get your ass to Pattaya for Christmas, New Year's. We're having lots of parties. Yeah, Louis Cabo, man. I mean, you don't know your boy, man. You don't know your boy. Your boy. I mean, suffering, man. I'm suffering, man. I'm struggling. I can't even, you know what I mean? I can't even body out, man. I would love to do that, man. I would love to do that. I would love to do that, man. God damn. I'd love to get to Thailand, see you guys, have a drink. So yeah. Louis Cabo, but boy, it seems like, you know, it seems like that ain't gonna happen till next September. Circumstances beyond my control. You know, it's possible, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But it sounds like I've seen you lots parties, man, and late night parties, and it's interesting. It's interesting, bro. Seems like you're gonna give me gout, bro. You know. Big up Louis Cabo. I see you got that rich man's thing called gout. I got gout bad, but you know how I combinate my gout. I'll tell you how I combinate, Louis Cabo. I go to steam room a lot, sauna steam. it steams out all of my toxins, and it controls my gout. And the second thing what controls my gout is naproxen. Naproxen controls it. That's two things what kill me. Before I used to get it a lot. And I don't know if I'll get it when I go back to them tropical countries, because sometimes when I go tropical countries, I get gout a lot. But the two things what get me, what helps me is naproxen and steam room. When I go to that steam sauna, stay in it, drink some water. It kind of flushes out my shit. Just a little, oh man. Oh.
Lewis Garbo super chatted £147 and 62 pence. WTF.
Oh man. God damn. Oh man. Lewis Garbo. Everybody big up Lewis Garbo for saving the month. For saving the month. What a month. What a month. 200 soldiers. God damn, bro. Holy crap. Holy goldie. Nice one. Big up Lewis Garbo for that $200. My first pinky for the bloody, for about 2 months. Damn. Damn. Bro, I don't know what to say about that one, Lewis Garbo. I don't know what to say, bro. You need to go on, you need to go on the Wall of Fame. I don't know what to say about that one. That's a real nice super chat there at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I take, you take Cocoxine when I have a gout. Oh, okay. I know that. I know that medicine. I know that one. I know that one. You gotta, yeah, when you have gout, yeah. You gotta try the steam rooms, Lewis Garbo. Yeah, man. Yeah, that the coxine. Lewis Garbo. Guys, there's a lot of comments with that Lewis Garbo in there. There you go. Amazing. $200. Someone says, Lewis Garbo says, what? WFT. You know? There you go. You know, there you go. You know, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that is amazing. Everybody big up Lewis Garbo for saving the month. What a month I've had here. That's what I thought it was the end of the day. You know, just as I thought it was the end of the month. Big up Lewis Garbo for that. For that. Too blessed to be stressed. And that a nice super chat. We're balling, we're rolling. We're coming back. We're coming back. You know, I told you, it's not over till the fat boy sings. You know what I'm saying? We're coming back from the dead. You know? Right, let's put this down. Pick up. Right, so like I was saying, we're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We can ask any question. That was my story time. That was quite a good story time, I can tell you that. That was a good story time. So really not, the guy, did he not save our month? God damn, what a month. Yeah, we never went away. Yeah, there you go. Who jobless? No man curse. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. 16 comments and 16 likes and 10 comments on that super chat. There you go. Yeah. What can I say? Travel sports. I like the coding, boss. Yeah, man. That could, you know. What is the month? Yeah. Okay. Client's going in. Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody should be happy for everybody in life. You know, and yeah. Yeah. Everybody should be happy for everybody in life. Every dog has his day. Yeah, so, but that was a crazy super chat, wasn't it? That was a crazy super chat. Yeah. You know, I'll tell you a story, guys. When I went down to London on Saturday, I was talking to my brother, and he was saying that he was in Jamaica for 10 months. He was in Jamaica for 10 months, and he's come back. He does a driving job. He does driving trucks. He's come back, and things are kind of tough. He said that, you know, when he was in Jamaica, he spent a lot of money. So I said to him, you know, bro, you know what you're going to do? He said, he's looking at me because I know, like I said, when I go down to London, people still think I'm just rolling with money, you know what I'm saying? They still think I'm rich. And he kept talking about, if you got money, then, you know what I'm saying, if you got money, I said, look, I tell you what you're going to do. And I have this philosophy. You teach a man, you give a man fish, he eats for the day. You teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. So I said, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set you up with a YouTube channel. That's what you need. You need a YouTube channel. Get you a YouTube channel. And, you know, then his son was like, oh, no, we don't want that exposure. I said, you don't want the exposure? Well, you know what? I got to do it. I got to turn on my live stream every night, and I got to work on my live stream. He said, that's you. You got the balls. You all can put myself, you don't want to expose yourself up like that. I said, well, you know what? I don't know about exposing yourself, but I just know one thing is that when your bank account is zero, you're going to have to do something. You got to start doing cartwheels. And I was telling him when I first came up north, I had to go and work in a factory for 7 months. And I wanted to do it, mate. It's what I had to do. You understand? Do they not watch your YouTube? They're not going to watch my YouTube, no. They watch when I send them videos. I send videos in our family group, like good videos, like, you know, something inspirational, like in a car boot video, I'd send them, or the Popeye video, or my sister said, I'll send them the bits and pieces like that. They're not going to watch my video. I'm not going to be on no single man's side again, man. But yeah, like I said, so I said, yeah, I'll set you up with a YouTube channel. My son, Some was talking about this and that and all that. What I realized with some people is that some people are in a position and they don't want to get themselves out of a position. It's not, as I said, it's not what you want to do. It's what you gotta do. When I was working in a factory for 7 months, and I told them the story. I was working 12 hours a day from 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening for 12 hours, and because I had to do what I had to do. And as a man, you got to do what you got to do. And I don't care what you want to do, but sometimes you got to do it, especially when things get tight. Now, be having a YouTube channel, if you're traveling, you're going places, you're going to Jamaica, you're going places, it's a great opportunity because you can use that to keep yourself alive. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like in this world, I know that one thing about YouTube and one thing about work, YouTube is this: you got to really, really want to be a YouTuber because YouTube is really hard and a lot of patience. And you never, especially if you're a streamer, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. When I turned on my stream today, I said, okay, it's a Monday, let me just have a couple of hours stream and then go to my bed. You know, I haven't got no drinks, I haven't got no shots, I haven't got nothing. And you just never know what's going to happen. But I still put the work in, didn't I? I still turned up. You know, I still put the work in. And it seems like as I said, so streaming is very hard. And it's very dedicated, and you have to be very dedicated. And if you're not dedicated, you're just not going to make it. But, you know, it seems like I don't seem to be able to convince people to become streamers. I don't think I've convinced anybody. Have I convinced anybody who wasn't a streamer already? No, I've helped people to become streamers. Yeah, I helped them to become streamers, but from ground zero, you know. Okay. Will you still live stream? I will definitely be live streaming because I'm only part-time now. So I'll definitely be live streaming. Yeah, and I'm going to give up my live streaming. Because, as I said, it's a part-time job, so it's no big deal. I helped Bella, yeah, I did help Bella, yeah, Bella I did. Bella was, yeah, that's true, I did help Bella from scratch. I've helped a lot. I tell you what I've helped from scratch, right? Not from scratch, though. Not from scratch, I was talking about from scratch. I did help Bella from scratch, yeah. I helped Bella from scratch. And she was doing quite good, you know. She started to pick herself up. She was doing quite good. Oh, yeah, I did help Clive from scratch as well. Clive never had a channel. I've helped a lot of people. Yeah, helped Em out. Mikey's story, yeah. Yeah, I don't mean like helping people out, but I'm talking about from zero, from having nothing. But you're talking about people that I've helped out, who's just helped out, who's got a channel already. And I could run through that. I could from B. Moron to Ben to Tanra as well. I put her in there. You know, I could go on to Toronto Brad. I just keep, the numbers keep going up, bro. That just doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're inspired a lot. Thanks for that treat. And, you know, but it's okay. Mr. Dumpy, yeah. Mr. Dumpy, yeah. That's true. Mr. Dumpy. It's true. The names keep coming in. Keith Jenkins, I helped Keith Jenkins as well. You know. Well, you're always going to have the other side, isn't it? The other side, people live off your, they live off your hype, innit? The other side live off your hype. They live off your hype. But that's just always going to get yin and yang. But it don't seem like there's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know, man. That's all I know. It's just tough. That was, yeah, I helped Chris Travels when he was messing up. He really was messed up, bro. That guy was in really trouble. He was in trouble. I gave him a consultation, and it did help him. It did help him. And the clicker's coming along now, isn't it? Forgot about the clicker. The clicker's coming along now. How much days we got to go? 47 days to go. You got Kelly's chat boosted 200%, 100. Yeah. Yeah, I was a big contributor to Kelly Codwell's, you know. Kelly Codwell coming along. People think that I just bought trolls to his channel. I never bought trolls to Kelly Codwell's channel, you know. I helped Kelly Codwell to get to where he is. Do you think promoting Kelly helped him or sent him insane? Well, it's like this. Okay, we'll just break it down. Let's just break it down. You got, I saw Kelly Codwell used to come over to my channel and he was just talking. And we were cool, no problem. There was no problem with that. I got no problem with Kelly Codwell anyway. He was coming over to, but when he used to open up his live stream, I used to see him with 9 people in the chat. I remember seeing it with 9, I never forget it. I was looking at this guy got 9 people in the chat. He was sitting in the car. This guy got 9 people in the chat. So you got 9 people in the chat. 7 people in the chat, 9 people in the chat. Then he's coming over to my channel and he was super chatting me. So you guys know me. I got a big heart. So I'm like, man, there's no need for you to be having bloody 7 people or 9 people in your chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're going to do. We're going to raid your channel. And we're going to give you a boost, bro, because you need it. You know what I mean? You need a boost, mate. You need to be introduced to the community. I got power out here, mate. When I move, you move. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we set a date so that... thanks for that, Trita. You've been very positive tonight. Yeah, so we set a date that... we're going to do a live stream together. We did a live stream together. And, yeah, you had over 100 in the chat, which was great. Imagine you go from having 9 in the chat to over 100 in the chat. What does that say? Is that person what made you think it? It doesn't matter. Some people who are bad will say, oh, you bought trolls. Well, you got nothing. You got 9 in the chat. You got nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing. So you made him into what he was. And, you know, the rest is history. So there you go. Kelly won't be Kelly without the boss. Well, there you go. So there you go. And now he's got some good numbers in the chat. He's got a good channel. He's just got to bounce the ball again. Just got to bounce the ball. I can't save the world. I can't help everybody. I can't save the world. I charge for this. So, you know, I help as much as I can help. I help people along the way. But you must know why only went on for... You know why we only went on for a laugh. Well, if you want to have a laugh, I'm quite down for having a laugh, bro. I'm quite down for having a laugh every day. We can have a joke and a laugh. I like my channel to have a laugh and a joke. Yes. I can't tell no one what to do with their channel. You got to build your channel. You got to make your channel. It's not easy. You got to make it, and you got to watch them mistakes that you make. I couldn't afford to make them mistakes. Imagine if I made mistakes like that with all my people like Crow and this one and that one. God damn, bro, I'd be in some serious trouble. I'd be in the waters. You know what I'm saying? Ned Bundy and all these guys, I'd be in the waters. You got to be careful of the mistakes that you make. These are your team members. These are your people. You got to be careful. Exactly, Skip Archie. And that's the truth. And that's exactly what it is. You know, that's exactly what it is. How much can you do for a man? How much can you do for a man? You only can do so much, innit? And then after, you got to get paid too, innit? You got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who's come with any foolishness about, we had stories. So anybody come with foolishness, I didn't help people. I've helped everybody. I helped Clive, I helped this one, I helped that one, I helped this one. What a man does with his channel is up to him. So I don't owe Clive nothing. Clive seems to think I owe him something. I don't owe Clive nothing. I don't owe anybody anything. You are consistent. That is important. Extremely important. Because you never know when that hit's going to come. You never know. And another thing, you got to be careful, because what you don't do, you know, one thing you don't do, you got to be careful. You're unmodded and modded. How long has Lewis Cabot had a mod on my channel for? And I didn't unmod him. And, you know, what did I say? You said you was upset because I modded Renzo and not modded you. You said you was upset because you unmodded. I modded Renzo and I didn't mod you. I don't understand. Yeah. You just got to be careful, copy and paste, of the mistakes that you make. If I unmodded Lewis Cabot, I probably wouldn't have got them donors tonight. If I unmodded people, I wouldn't get, you don't unmod people. I mean, you know, what a man does with his channel, I was asking, I was pissed. Oh, okay. Asking the piss. Oh, okay. You were pissed. Okay, fair enough, Clive. Big up, big up. It was taking the piss. Oh, you was taking the piss. Oh, you was taking the piss. Big up anyway, big up. Yeah, you got to be careful of the mistakes that you make. I only can do so much, and I've done so much. I can't do no more. I'm helping. I'm helping everybody. And, so, and sometimes I just ask for a Hennessy and I don't even get it. So, don't even get a Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Boss Clive said earlier he removed boxed off his head on your advice. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not here to save the world, man. I'm only here to, I got to think about myself too. I'm not a selfish person. And I try to help people along the way. But one thing I do know about myself, let me tell you something about myself. Clive said that he removed boxed off his head on your advice. Okay. I don't know what that means, bro. Removed boxed off his head on your advice. Okay. Oh, to remove the box off his head. Oh, okay. Okay. This guy running around with box on his head. Yeah, I can get it. Yeah. Well, that's your channel. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, one thing I must tell you guys, look, this is going to be the closing thing. Who job bless, no man curse. Now, no matter how much, guys, I fall down, I always get back up somewhere along the line. You see, like last week, Monday, I was scratching my head saying, God damn, I kind of lost the plot on the YouTube streets. I kind of lost the plot on my, you know, my bank account's losing the plot. What's going on here, man? I gotta juggle at the ball. I gotta do some cartwheels. I gotta do something. You see how I did something, and the universe don't want you to get too comfortable. That's what it is. They want you to keep juggling at the balls and doing cartwheels and turning up. You see how I turned up Thursday, I turned up Friday, I turned up Saturday, I turned up Sunday, I turned up today, and before I just turned around, bang! The Father said, here's the blessing. Here comes the blessing. And that always happens to me. That always happens to me. I always get back on top, no matter what happens. You know. You know, there you go. So, there you go. I always get back on top of my game. Something's going to come up. Something always comes up. So, you know, hard work forever pays. We got power on these YouTube streams. We just got to keep it positive. Right, guys, I'm going to sign off this stream. I had enough, man. I done my work today at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Lewis Cabell stole the day. You know what I'm saying? He stole the day. He stole the time. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. He became true. The funny thing about it, I would put him on the CFI Wall of Fame, but it's still not enough. The way the CFI Wall of Fame went, it's gone. The CFI Watch Wall of Fame is the way that went, the way that guy whoever took it to another level. You know, it was 9 more minutes, okay. So I can't even put him on the CFI Wall of Fame for that. You know what I mean? Well, because the CFI Wall of Fame, the lowest on the CFI Wall of Fame is 215 pounds, right? Or $215, something like that. $215, I think. And still can't go on the CFI Wall of Fame. That CFI Wall of Fame, man, went from 0 to 100. I think that G. Northcote was trying to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make a statement. Still think he can be beat. Yeah. Anyway, big up all the guys at the Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. I will see you on the other side. Big up for the stream, and I'll see you on the next one. Big up yourself. Big up Lewis Cabell for this stream. I'll see you on the next one. Barry the Boss is signing off.